Hey, it's Jeff and Kane, founders of the company Industry Rockstar, the #1 global business training company. And we're very excited that you're going to be joining us at our upcoming landmark event, Untold Secrets of Industry Rockstars. But before we get there, we're sending out a series of videos to help you get started right away. And this next one is super awesome. You want to tell them about it? You're the star of this one.
Oh, I'm the star. We're on tour with Tony Robbins and Donald Trump. What country are we in there?
We're in London.
We're in London, okay. So we're in London, and it's literally the...
Well, he says that because we're about 4 or 5 different countries with them at the time.
And it's what does it look like before everyone fills up the room? You know, the rehearsals. What goes into the rehearsals of prior to a speaking engagement? You see, one of the things we found is that public speaking and doing videos online, speaking in front of the camera, is a great way to grow and position yourself at the top of your industry and be that go-to person. So we want to give you some behind-the-scenes look at what goes on and how to prepare as a speaker and a whole bunch more, whether that's online in front of a camera or in front of thousands and thousands of people. So that's what you'll tune into.
This event is essentially the day before we speak in front of about 8,000 people. And naturally we've got our own mechanisms for being prepared, and we want to share some of those because you don't always get to see what the guys are doing before the night of the rehearsals. How do they make it go so smoothly during the presentation?
What do the guys do before before the event?
Exactly. We just used to sweat and be nervous, but then over time we realized there are a few things we can do to get prepared so that we feel good about entering into a hall of 8,000 people and then really raising the energy,
do you get
getting our
nervous?
message across. Well, I know I don't get nervous anymore, but I know
we never
you do.
get nervous. No, of course. We always get nervous before getting in front of any kind of audience, any kind of presentation. Yeah. The question is how do we relate to that nervousness? Fear is just excitement without the breath. So take some more breaths, enjoy the video, and we'll see you around. Jeff and Kane, founders of the Industry Rockstar company, and we're here at on the tour with Tony Robbins and Donald Trump. And anytime you're about to do a presentation, you always the night before do a rehearsal. Now there's 8,000 to 12,000 people that'll be here. Check it out, take a look around. Right now, Kane is doing one of the sections of our 90-minute talk, which is the hypnosis, which he's rehearsing right now. And you always want to go through your slides because slides one by one before every talk. Now this is an important talk because there's 8,000 to 12,000 people that'll be showing up tomorrow. So we go through each slide to make sure that they all run and they all show up on the screens at the right time. Now take a look around. Come on over here. Let's go see Kane. He's rehearsing. We're also testing the audio because every place sounds a little different. So you want to hear the audio on every single one of them. And we're rehearsing the lights with every song we do. Now one thing you should know, a little bonus tip, is that when you're presenting you have a very strong audio system behind you. Like for example with this, they have a very strong audio system because Tony Robbins will be presenting, and Tony Robbins has a lot of umph behind him. And he has subwoofers and extra things set up for this. When you have a strong audio, you don't need to be as loud. You can be quieter. And the audio system will do it for you. Because if you try and be loud, when you have a strong audio system behind you, it overwhelms the entire audience. So being quiet in the system would let the audio system do the work for you. It makes it much easier. So, the takeaways are, whenever you're giving a presentation, a massive presentation, you always come the night before and do a tech rehearsal. And always run through every one of the slides, hear the audio systems, make sure they work, try on the microphones, and then also get a feel for things. Kane and I present a lot of times off the stage. And so we're making sure the clicker actually works all the way back from behind the stage because we'll be spending time behind here. Come over here, come over here.
We get audio on the computer.
And so Kane and I move off the stage, so we had to actually replace the use a different clicker because sometimes the clicker will only go so far. So when you are out there, and we teach this in our Rockstar Trainer course, when you're out there and you're presenting to large audiences, you always want to, the little things make a difference. Make sure the clicker actually extends to the distance that you're going to be touching and connecting with the audience. All right? So come on up here, I'll show you the stage. Come on up. Why don't you take a look at it you always want to take it in physiologically from the front back. So take a look. So always take it in, and the night before or beforehand, take in all the faces, taken all the people that would be sitting in those chairs. They're there for you, and they're there for the message that you're going to give, and they're there for their lives. They're there to have their lives change, and if you get present to that before every single presentation, you can't help but do well, and you can't help but connect with them. So, we'll see you later. We got a rehearsal to do. Take care. We'll see you in Rockstar Trainer. Bye-bye.